What's going on? She said, he said, fans. We are coming back with another edition of our podcast. Now, for those of you who are just tuning in, um, this is our second podcast for the night. Make sure you check out our first installment, which was the reaction to the open relationship topic that was on the Facebook page. But on this particular show, we have returning guests Tim, David, and we got Kira. Yay!
Hey.
We're gonna do quick introductions for everybody, starting with Kira. Kira, what's going on? I'm glad you are joining us, and plus she's the lead for this topic tonight. So
I am glad to
yes,
be back.
yes. So what's going on? Everything all right with you since last week?
Everything's good. I don't have no days off. I'm working straight through the convention, so
Oh,
it kind of sucks right now. I have no free time.
oh man.
Yep.
All right, well, hang in there. You got this. All right, so David, quick intro before we get to Tim.
Alright, as if you weren't around for the last show, my name is David Aaron. I've known Alex for over 20 years. We go back since high school, well, a little bit before high school. And I'm originally from New Jersey, born and raised. Now I live in Virginia, down in Tim's neck of the woods, a little bit south near Virginia Tech, but my heart will always be in Jersey. I'm in a poly relationship after years of failed monogamous relationships, and it's working out great for me. So that's
Wait,
where
you're
I stand.
currently in one?
Yeah.
You know what, Kira? You should have been on that last show. It was
I gotta listen to it.
yeah. Well, it just went up. So and that one actually went long, but we had to really get into that. But definitely there will be a part three. I had promised that on the last show. Y'all gonna like it. Y'all gonna like it. All right, and Tim, quick intro before we give Kira the lead.
Hey, my name's Tim, aka Beatdown. You can find me in VA near
Is
DC.
that like your porn name?
Yeah, N-word Beatdown. That's my gamer tag.
He's a coon.
Yo, don't be hating. Game, homie.
Oh. All right. Okay, Kira, you got the steering wheel. Let's go.
All right. So the topic that I had was inboxed to me on Facebook from one of the members of the group. I'm gonna leave her name out of this because she's also a friend of mine. To sum it up, basically, I'll just read it. Okay, so her situation, I don't know if this pertains to her. She said it's hypothetical, but it says, so we've been in a relationship for several months now. During this time, he never sent nude pics or videos. One day he sends a nude video out of nowhere. I checked the info on the video and it was taken days prior to receiving it. My question is, why would he not send it when the video was made? He lied and said it was a fresh video created on the day he sent it. Do you think it was sent to another woman?
Fucking right it was.
That is the exact reaction I had. So while I was reading this, what exactly went through my mind was like, of course he sent it to another woman. It didn't go to you first because he probably wanted the reaction from the other woman first, and then it was like,
Or it wasn't meant for her.
well,
Or
no,
he was
initially it
editing the
wasn't meant for
video.
her.
He was editing the lighting of the video. I don't know.
No, because when we do videos, you got to make sure the lighting is right. So, before you take that pic, first of all, he probably recorded it like 7 times. Okay, because you got to make sure.
Well, yeah, he had to get the right angle, so he's not like.
Okay, that's putting a little bit too much thought.
Got him.
All I'm saying is everything has to be right. Okay, lighting, everything. Alex, your dog is just all in the.
Yeah, no.
I'm gonna say it like this. I've recorded sex videos with my girl, and
What?
we usually get that shit handled before the record.
There you go.
Like,
Well, but he wasn't recording a sex video.
still, even if you're doing like, oh, I'm gonna stand in the mirror with my dick in my hand, like we got that shit planned out from.
Yeah, but sometimes it's just like really sporadic. It depends on where he was. He could have been at work. The light in the bathroom might not have been right.
I'm sorry, but when a dude decides to record a naked video, the thought has already gone into it. We scouted the location. It's not like women where we can like, oh, bust it open, spread over the pussy.
Okay, no.
Well-
Correct. You know how hard that is? You know how hard that is?
Wait.
Like, put the leg up
It's gotta be like, I'm not gonna put my pussy on the camera. It's gotta be all the way up here. I'm not flexible, you guys, so don't judge me. For those who are listening, we're on Skype, so we can see this. I know you guys can.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's hard. It's hard to get right. It's not that easy. I actually think it's easier for guys because all you gotta do is point the camera down.
No.
You know, and you gotta do a whole bunch of stuff. You gotta make sure you shaved and like there's no hair hanging down. It's like a whole bunch.
It's like a process for y'all.
It's an all-day event, is what you're saying?
Let me finish. For
It's
women,
an all-day event.
for women, all it is positioning. It is positioning, matter of getting where you want to be in that picture. For guys, we have to plan this out before we even do it because it's not like we can get an erection on command. We have to like, okay, this is perfect.
You gotta get warmed up.
Hold on. Let me stop. You can't get on command, bro?
Hard all
No,
the
I
time.
mean, like, we can't go like, oh shit, the lighting's wrong, so let me go and fix this other shit, and then, fuck, let me get
You might want
hard.
to get your prostate checked. That might just be you.
All right, but hold on. We're getting back to the topic.
Being though I'm the only woman on this, I can't argue. I don't have a penis, so I don't know what that's like.
Yeah,
You
that.
gotta
I
get
feel
your
like if I was a
prostate checked, bro.
man, I feel like if I was a man and I had a penis, it would be hard all day.
My shit,
Wow.
shit, if somebody blows on it, if the wind blows on it, that shit's like ding.
But okay, now, here's the thing with that video. With the he said that the video was made that day, and sent it to her. So first of all, he's in trouble for lying.
Yeah.
Right.
So now
And
if
you know better because women, we always do our research.
oh,
All the time.
my girl does it all the time. She should be a damn prosecutor and damn detective. Every little thing, even like, well, it's 1 second off. I'm like, what?
He could have told her that he recorded a couple days prior, and it probably wouldn't have seemed so suspect.
Like,
The fact that he lied about it and said like, "Oh, I just did it today," now you're suspect because now you
Like-
sent it to somebody else.
I agree because if he would have said, yeah, I recorded it a few days later, and he didn't have a history of sending her that stuff, he could have been like, okay, maybe
He wanted to look right,
and maybe he was like, would she like this? Would she not be into this? Is this the kind of thing I should be sending? What would she think of me if I sent this? Would this enhance our relationship? Would it look down? Would this cause a major rift?
Yeah, he probably was thinking about it.
And because
Like all those
I mean,
things.
basically, she's saying is if it's odd, like they don't, it's not something they normally do.
Right, it would.
So
out
if he
of
sent her
character.
like a dick pic, she'd be like, "What? Like, why are you sending this to me? Like, it's awkward. Where'd
Mhm.
this come from?"
Like, yeah,
Especially if they weren't like having that kind of conversation, prior to that.
right. If he had not lied about it and said, yeah, I did this a couple of days earlier, you could write it off as any one of those explanations. But since he lied about it, it was
Right.
obviously not meant for her.
Nope.
But you know what? There's so many avenues to this because I don't know if y'all ever listen to War of the Roses. You can listen to it on iHeartRadio. Sean Hollywood Hamilton and Marie, they usually catch people cheating or whatever, and oftentimes, like, you will have some who had the best of intentions but went about it the wrong way. Now, if he was like, oh yeah, he wanted to make it look right or whatever, he should have just fessed up and just say, yeah, I took it a couple days ago, da-da-da. Sometimes, honesty will save you from a lot of trouble. I've learned it the hard way. Especially with this new relationship, it's more or less, like, she is very, like, square, like, a 90-degree angle, like, just put it out there, it saves yourself the headache
Even
later.
if you were planning on cheating, like, that is one of the easiest things you can get busted on because you don't have to be that tech savvy to see when something was authored. All you have to do is just look at the file and like, oh, this was made however many days ago. It's not that hard to find out.
He's gonna go through his phone and find out who he sent it to because she knows he sent it to somebody.
Of course.
He's gonna get caught. He's gonna get caught.
And let's be real. When a woman,
Now, I have a question. Are they exclusive?
That's yeah.
So they are. So they are.
well,
Yes.
this is supposed to be a hypothetical thing, but
It's
It's
be
not
real here.
hypothetical. We know
That's
this.
not hypothetical.
Hypothetical.
Are they exclusive?
This is some shit that is actually happening to me.
Yeah. Well, you know what?
I mean, clearly it's happening to her because but I don't know. Yeah, the answer is yes. He sent it to another woman. Yes, maybe multiple women have probably gotten it.
No, I would say multiple women because
woman that he's trying to fuck or is fucking.
Or women that he is trying to fuck or currently fucking.
Whoa.
Do you know how many dick pics I get a day? It's weird.
Damn.
Oh, you didn't. No, I'm not gonna say nothing.
Hey, this is an adult show, so we don't have to be restricted here. But I would say this: if anything, I hope I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt, but it just doesn't look good. If he had to,
dug himself a hole, he can't get out of it.
yeah. So
There's no explanation at this point because he already lied.
yeah, the thing is, he shouldn't dig himself a deeper hole to get kicked in. So he should just
The
be
only
like,
thing he can do at this point is say, "Fuck it, let me cut this rope and apologize."
well, yeah.
Well,
Just fess up, man.
It's not even as simple as that. Like, because right now you're dealing with someone who's either cheating or on the verge of cheating, and cheating is a symptom of a problem. It's not the problem in and of itself. Because when you get to cheating on someone, that means a whole lot of shit has had to have gone wrong
To lead up to it.
for it to even get to that point.
Or
But not necessarily.
on our previous podcast that you're cheating. Men don't cheat emotionally.
It's physical.
It could,
But
I feel like all it is that you're filling a void.
yeah, but
That's feeling in your relationship. So maybe he just wanted some spice, and because it's not something that they do, he was like, "Well, I'm gonna send it to her." He might not even really be interested in her.
Yeah.
He might not want to have sex with her. He may have just wanted the reaction.
But
Yeah.
that's like I discussed this a little bit on the last show. It's like there's three main reasons why people cheat. They're not getting what they want sexually, they're not getting what they want emotionally, and they're not getting what they want financially. Like sexually doesn't have to exclusively mean, oh, I'm fucking this person or I'm fucking this person. They may want someone to recognize them in a certain light that they're not being recognized by their partner.
Or they're just not into that person. Like, case in point, if they're not into you like that, yeah, they're not going to show value in you like that. You know what I mean? And they're going to do these types of things. So that's something where he has to be honest with himself, and she has to be honest with herself. Like, if the signs are there and the writing's on the wall, hey, you know what? One of them's going to have to step. But I hope whoever this is that's in part of the group, do your due diligence, and if you can, find out what he's up to. If he's definitely doing some trifling activity, just keep your head up. Somebody else is out there for you. That's all I can say.
I would say this.
To light, and she doesn't have to search for it because whether it's now or later, she's going to find out. It's just going to happen.
Yeah.
Because men, excuse me, I'm sorry. I know you guys are all men, and I love men. Okay. All I'm saying.
I say that's what's up.
Y'all don't. Men are dumb. And
not all of us.
They don't.
think.
No, just Dave.
Cheating, and there's always some kind of loophole or something that you guys get caught all the time.
Well, you know what? That should be a topic. Like, oh, go ahead. I'm sorry. Yeah, no. Go ahead, Karen.
He's cheating.
Like, here's the thing. Like, people think that just because they got cheated on that they're automatically absolved of any wrongdoing, and that's not true. Like, when you get cheated on, yeah, that's something wrong, but whatever you did to that person to justify in their mind that this is a step that they have to take in order to get what they're missing, you've done them wrong in their mind. And
hey, D.
Yeah.
D, I'm gonna stop you on that one. So, I'll give you an example. I was dating a chick, and I didn't give her any room to give an excuse of why she did what she did. The only reason why she did what she did is because she said I yelled at her.
What?
In an argument. In an argument.
In her mind, that's you not being there for her emotionally. That's an emotional issue.
No, I feel like she's cray-cray, and
yeah.
Like, even though in your mind, like, she can't take me yelling at her, in her mind, like, this is too much. This person's emotionally abusing
That doesn't give you an
me.
excuse to cheat. You don't have to go
No.
fuck somebody
No,
just because
oh, I'm
you got.
not. Hey, let me finish. I'm not saying in Tim's mind it's a valid excuse to cheat, but in her mind, that's a valid excuse to go elsewhere to get what she's missing. And for women, emotional neglect or abuse leads them into the arms of other guys, and it turns physical because they see that they're gonna get what they're missing from an emotional standpoint, and women are led by the emotions, and where the emotions go, the physicality follows. And that,
Kira, what's your feedback on that?
I actually agree with that because I've been in that situation, so I do agree with what he said. That women cheat.
But that also does apply to men too.
It is more emotional for us because where we find comfort, like when there's always that friend that you go to, like, oh, it's my friend, and you confide in him. More than likely, you either fucked him or you're going to fuck him, or you want to fuck him because he's there. And
You know
want
what?
it-
That's gonna be another topic.
You grow love for that person because they're there.
But that can be that.
I have dealt with that a lot, man. Woo, I had to distance myself from that shit.
That was like stuff I did in my
but
like
because-
now that I'm in my 30s. I'm just look. I don't have time. Like if
Yeah.
you ain't there, you're cut. Goodbye.
I'm sorry, but like guys like to like pretend like, oh, they didn't see this coming, but it's bullshit because
There's
Nine-
always
like 99% of guys, if you're emotionally not there for your woman or you're emotionally abusing your woman, you have met the next guy that will fuck your woman because he's there.
that's
You've met the best friend. You've met that. Oh, that's my ace. That's my dog. You've met.
Yeah, but but you also gotta look at the other side of the spectrum too. You're only looking at one because you got other people that are like me that don't give you an excuse. That give you what you're asking for.
No, that's
No, let me finish. They give you your emotional support. They give you your financial support, and you still get shut down. So, yes, you are right at some point, but you also gotta look at the other side too. There are some people that do everything the right way, and they still get
that is
fucked.
very true.
And you know, I'm one of them.
I have to-
Yeah.
I have
That
to
happened to
disagree.
me with my ex, one of them. We'll leave him nameless, but it was exactly the same thing. Like I did everything right. I was married, so and it was a long relationship. It was like 9 years, and I was everything. I'm a very loyal person, so when I'm with someone, I am with that person, and nobody else matters. I don't care if he is the finest man on earth. I will look at him, I will lust after him, and then I will watch him walk away, and that's it.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think, we feel like we're doing everything right, but there's something missing. There's something that person's not getting, and I think that people need to communicate and let the other person know when something is wrong. The problem is that people cheat because you're too afraid, or I don't know. You don't want to let the other person know, hey, I have a problem.
You're
Instead
exactly
of talking amongst each other, you want to go and fall into the arms of another man or woman, and that's not the answer. When you should be working it out amongst yourselves, no matter how good or how bad it is. You should be talking to the other person.
Yep. And I said that on another show.
The other person, like if I'm talking to you and I'm like, hey, I need X, Y, Z, and then you don't work towards, doing it or giving it to me or whatever the problem is, then I'm not saying that's an excuse to cheat, but that could be one of those reasons why, I might drift away and find somebody that will give me what I'm looking for.
And Kira, to respond to that, I think I said on a few podcasts back that, and this is also to respond to something that David said on the most recent show, that, divorce rates are so high, so on and so forth. Now, what's different now, as opposed to the past, they're not taught to stick it out and fix it. It's
Right.
too quick to just turn around and leave. My 15-year relationship, like y'all were saying, like, hey, y'all did everything right. I can say I put my best foot forward. I gave that person blood, sweat, and tears. I'm telling you, like, Demisel or David Aaron met her. You know what I mean? And I can say that there's nothing. I even put her in front of family, and she still walked away. So no
But
matter
if
what,
but if
no
you
matter
can,
what, if they want to leave, nothing you can do will make them stay.
but
That's very
here's
End
the
of
true.
thing,
story.
in your mind, you may have done everything possible that you know how to do. But as Kara said, as I've said on numerous occasions, it's about communication. And she never communicated what the problem was, as do most people, because communicating is the hardest possible thing you will ever have to do in a relationship when something is wrong. And
Actually, I
a
have
lot
to disagree because she communicated everything that she felt that I needed to do to save it, right? And I literally became a different person to try and sustain that. So again, even with all the effort put in, if they want to cheat or they want to leave or do whatever, nothing you can do when a woman's mind is made up. That's it. End of
No, but
story.
I disagree that a person will cheat for the simple fact that, like, nobody up and wakes up and goes like, oh, this is just such a perfect relationship. I'm gonna fuck it up by cheating and just throw away all the
It
trust.
it
That's
happened
very
to me.
true.
It
Nigga,
happened. It
I
happened
did
to me,
that when I
bro.
was 19. I did that when I was 19. I had a
Well,
perfect relationship. I woke up and smashed mad chicks, bro.
no, well, you effed up for
Mad
that, yo.
chicks. Oh,
You
man.
effed up for
Hey,
that.
we were all adolescents. We were 19, so
Like, even then, you were like, oh, I woke up and smashed mad chicks. That's the issue right there. You weren't getting enough to sexually satisfy your need from your relationship. So
You know
you
what,
switched.
Doctor Dave, not Doctor Phil, Doctor Dave.
Dr. Dave.
But like, no, but Alex, check this out. Like, even though you were working to try and become what she wanted you to be, you still were not that in her eyes. In your eyes, you were that. In her eyes, it's like, he's not that. Even though I see him trying to be that, he's not that. So I have to go and find that with someone else. He's not that to the level that I need.
You know what? Taking my last shot at her, the type of person she was, what she's asking for, she'll never fucking find it. It's like
some people
you gotta be like that.
find everything in one individual. You got to compromise somewhere.
Yeah.
She was not willing to compromise, and that's the issue with, as I said in the previous podcast, that's the issue with monogamous relationships. You either try and live up to someone's absurd standards, or you automatically say, hey, I'm not this, and the person will walk away because you're not that.
Mhm.
And if a person I think a person seeing you fail to try and be something is a whole lot worse than you not being it off the top. Because when they see you fail over and over again, that diminishes you in their eyes.
Mhm. Okay, fair enough. But I think we strayed off of what we were initially talking
Yeah,
about.
Mr. Dr.
Right.
Mizzle.
Did he send the news to another woman? Yes, he did.
Yes,
He did it, of
Yeah.
course.
you know
Like,
what?
either he's trying to fuck her or he's fucking her, and that's just how they get down.
Now the thing is, if he has done it or has cheated or sent it to somebody else, it doesn't devalue you in any way. It's just that he didn't see your value, and somebody else will. And I think you're gonna be alright.
I'll put it to you like this, like, it's not totally on you, but it's how you see him. He wants to be seen in a specific light. Even if that's not something you do, you've learned now that's something he's into, and you have a choice.
But it could have been something in their relationship, you know, up until this point. But it doesn't mean that you can't start doing it.
I'm not saying that you can't, but you have to sit down with this person. Like, look, this is like, we can either sit down and talk about this and get to a point where I'm either on board or you gotta go. Because if you take this person back and leave this unresolved, it's still gonna happen.
Hey,
Mm.
Mizzle.
Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but it's eventually gonna happen.
Hey,
After you
Mizzle.
fall into that comfort zone.
All right, yeah, go ahead, Tim.
I'm gonna give y'all an example. So communication, I'm not the greatest, but the girl I'm talking to now, she was like, "Hey, when you go down, I need you to work on that." I was like, "What?" She was like, "Yeah, you're right." No, I'm serious.
Every
Because
girl's
I remember
different.
hearing-
Like it
I
different.
remember that one episode.
Work
Karen
on
was
it.
Like, yo, every woman's different. You need to find out what she likes. You know what I did? YouTube, homie. Dude was like, kiss here, go up, down here, go out, do this,
No,
do the
listen.
alphabet.
So what you do is you talk to her.
No, I did. I
Talk
talked
to
to.
her.
No, when you're down there, you be like, you like that shit? You like that shit?
Tell you
Nah.
what he likes.
She told me what she likes, but I didn't know how to do it. So I was like, all
Hey,
right, cool.
Next time with your face in her pussy, you go
No.
down and
Well, I'm good now. I'm good
No,
now.
she's supposed to tell you what. Hey, babe, no, lick this. Do it like this.
Yep.
That's
Because
communication.
9 times out of 10,
Yeah.
it's like sucking dick. Okay, every man is not the same. Every man, it's a little easier. I will
Yeah.
say that because
Okay.
it ain't much you got to do different from guy to guy. It's really not that hard.
Yeah.
But some guys like certain things. Some
Mhm.
guys like the balls licked. Some guys want you to jiggle the balls. Some guys want you to lick the tips. Some guys, I mean, there's like endless things. Some guys like it slow. Some guys want to be spit on. Some guys, it's like a lot. Hey,
Yeah. Hey.
At the
not
end of the
saying
day,
guys
it's still
do that.
communication.
All I'm saying is,
Uh-huh.
never mind.
That's what I'm saying. At the end of the day, I'm not the best communicator, but I'm willing to listen and communicate how I feel and listen to what she has to say too. So if it's gonna work, both have to have an understanding of this is what I'm gonna bring to this table. What are you gonna bring? And if you can't bring it, can I compromise?
Yeah, and help each other, meet each other halfway. And I
Usually
think
when
that
we're dating someone, we're usually sexting a lot before we have sex. So by the time we actually do have sex, we already know
yeah.
how it's gonna go down.
Kira, I will tell you, guys, we have memories like elephants when it comes to that stuff. Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And Tim, he laughed because it's true. Because they can text something like, "Oh, I like this." They'll remember that 9 months later. Like, I'm gonna hit her off with this. You know,
Yeah.
I did it. I'm like,
Yeah.
you'll remember.
To this day, there's this girl named Alma Sanchez. Her favorite drink is peach Snapple, and they don't make that shit like they used to. Like, you gotta actually specially buy
Y'all
that.
don't have Snapple?
I'm just saying, on the West Coast, they don't serve that shit like that. So she was like, I love peach Snapple. Motherfucker, I had to fly back to the East Coast to get the shit bring back. Just to
Damn.
get-
Wait, you gotta hold up. You know what? I'm gonna get her to whip for
I
you,
feel like
bro.
you probably could have ordered a case off of Amazon or
I'm
something.
just saying, Amazon wasn't plentiful back in 2005. We was in Iraq. Shit happened. All right?
Oh, okay. Never mind. My bad. I take that back. But the timer has been blinking, but I'm gonna start doing the conclusion. I want to thank everybody for participating. I'm glad Kira was on for at least one of the shows for this evening. But for our YouTube folks, make sure you rate, comment, and subscribe. Check us out on our Facebook page, She Said, He Said. And I'm going to give everybody a chance to do closing remarks, starting with Tim. What you got for us before we go?
Thank you. If you don't have one, get one. Get a cat. They save your life.
No, this right here. It's all about man's best friend.
Nah.
Yeah. I'm Team Kitty. I
Uh,
love my
All
I don't
right.
have, but I love them.
Okay, cool. All right. Dave, closing remarks, my man.
Well, I hope to be on this show even more because I do like the discourse and I like the topics.
Yeah, he's like Dr. Phil on our show.
You know, Dr. Dave.
Hey, homie.
Now, initially, like we have the main four, but we're always looking to have folks rotating in and out. And Tim, I haven't talked to you in a while, and it's always good to.
Man, when they stop shooting the police out there, I mean, you'll see me a lot more often.
Yeah, I
mean,
know.
You guys working overtime like no other, bruh.
Yeah, please be safe out there because I know you're one of the good ones. So,
Yeah.
hopefully they'll get that resolved. And Kira, any closing remarks?
I don't know. It's kind of a tough topic because, like I said, the person is my friend, so I don't want to like speak too much. But I will say, like I said, yes, he sent it to another woman. I'm not going to say that he's cheating because we don't know if that's true. It might just, like I said, he may have just been looking for a reaction out of her because it's something that they don't do within their own relationship. And then he got a reaction. Then he sent it to her to see how she would react. Hopefully she liked it. I hope you liked it. I mean,
He probably is trying to get validation.
that is her dick, and you need to own it. That's what I'm going to say.
Take
She
that
needs to
shit.
own it.
Like
Yes,
that's mine.
own it. It's yours. Make it yours. Keep it. Keep it there.
All right.
You
So,
have to let him know that there is no other woman in this world who can do what you do.
you know what she should do? If let's say if they get down in the bedroom and whatnot, she needs to fuck his brains out and then not
Listen,
call him, not
they
call him
don't
for
even
a
have to
week.
go to the bedroom. Rob will tell you, like, hey Rob, if you're listening, um, no, you go out on a date. You guys have adult night because they're both parents.
Uh-huh.
Go on a date. When you walk in the door first. When he comes back behind you, you push him against the door. You drop his pants. You suck his dick. That's what you do.
Whoa.
That is what you
Well, that's what's up.
That's
But
pretty
she
dope.
needs to videotape it as well.
You know what? To use that.
for all of that. You gotta fix the lighting and everything. It's too much. We just
No, no. If she videos it, she should send it to the girl that was getting
No,
the other
but
pics.
I'm
No.
Yo, that is nuts.
Listen. I'm not saying that this has to be like the perfect lighting and everything, but it will, like, he does all that, pushes him against the wall, suck his dick, pull out the cell phone, start videotaping it. It'll be like the most spontaneous thing ever, and it will click in his mind like, oh, she's like that. Maybe that I shouldn't have sent the video to whomever.
That he'll never do. He's gonna be texting him. He's gonna be like, no, bitch, you're on the block list. Don't text me no more.
I'm gonna say this up front, like, and this may rub a lot of women the wrong way, but the word no should never be in your vocabulary when it comes to a man, because when you say no, there are 100 women behind you that will say yes.
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And
We
that's
talked about
that's the
it
tip
before,
of the day.
Sometimes you have to do things that you probably don't want to do.
Mhm.
Sometimes.
But you know what?
You gotta give in sometimes.
You know
Yeah,
what?
I don't say no.
But you know what? Y'all gave me ideas for some topics for next week. It should be some good stuff. But you know what? We can continue the conversation next week. But again,
Do a
thank
part two,
y'all.
and there's like 3 women and 1 man.
Yeah. But hey, you held your own. We weren't ganging up on you or anything. You're one of the team members. All right. So he said that was our bonus topics. We kind of covered a couple of things, but please follow us, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace.
Peace.